Senior Sun.
Yes. Hey, Doza, get up. Why are you kneeling to me, Doza?
Senior Sun, I know you want to kill Pei Xingjian for my sake, but I beg you, please leave him alone. Pei Xingjian is aware that I'm a girl.
What?
He's known ever since I fled the palace. He has no plots against me. He even saved my life. You nearly committed a serious mistake and blamed me.
Pei Xingjian has known you're a girl all of this time? He's been investigating your mother's case. Perhaps he already knows that you're the daughter of Master An. This is too dangerous. We must find a way to keep him quiet.
Senior Sun, he's not the only one who knows. Concubine Wu does.
What the? Concubine Wu knows too?
Senior Sun, rest assured. They're both good-hearted people. They won't hurt me. The palace is a dangerous place, but now I have two friends who will both help me. Shouldn't that be a good thing?
How can you be so naive? You always think others are so kind. Just like your mother. You don't have the slightest idea how evil some people can be and how fickle they are.
Oh, Senior Sun, I know that you care for me. I promise you. I'll be really careful and I won't get into trouble. But you must promise me too that you won't try to hurt Pei Xingjian or Concubine Wu.
What am I gonna do with you? Even if I don't agree, would you stop? Now even Concubine Wu knows who you are. I can't just kill every person who knows your secret. Even if I wanted to do that, I'm not capable of it.
Senior Sun, please calm down.
How could you do that? Why can't you just save me all of this worry?
I'm a pest.
You've made up a fantastic story about a fairy that taught you how to embroider as if it were real. Has she visited your dreams again lately? And did she teach you anything new?
Even if you hadn't asked, I was just about to tell you. The fairy hadn't come for a few days. I even thought that she might not come again. I was becoming anxious about her sudden absence, wondering how I would face you if she didn't show up soon. So last night, right before bed, I washed, then I lit some incense, and prayed that she would please come again. Finally, she answered my prayer and taught me how to make the three-dimensional embroidery. So I've embroidered the butterfly wings on this handkerchief using the skill that she taught me in my dream. They look just like the real ones. Please, have a look.
An once taught me three-dimensional embroidery. But I haven't taught any others in the wardrobe service. Where could he have learned it? Could it be true that he learned it from a fairy in his dreams? Three-dimensional embroidery is nothing new. Master once taught me. I don't need a fairy to show me how. I think you are just exaggerating to be mysterious.
I didn't know that you had mastered this technique. However, I've never seen anyone else in the wardrobe service using it.
That's because I've never taught it to anyone. It's important to master the basics first. Once they have a grasp of every single thing I've taught them, only then I will teach them more.
So my mother taught Zhuo Jingmian three-dimensional embroidery? She's been selfish and won't pass it on to the other maids in the wardrobe service? It's said that great minds think alike. At least that's what the fairy in my dream told me. I've never received any standard education, and I lack some basic knowledge, so the fairy has wanted to teach me her skills from the very beginning. In addition to three-dimensional embroidery, she also mentioned crewel embroidery, mesh embroidery, and ground embroidery.
And also taught me all of those techniques. Did the fairy really tell you all of this?
I swear she really did. I cross my heart.
Then, can you describe what this fairy looks like? How old is she? Did she ever tell you the name she was called before she died?
She's always surrounded by mist. I tried to see through it, but I couldn't see her face clearly through the mist. And she hasn't mentioned her age or her name to me. I dare not ask too many questions. But she did say that I was quite clever, and that in just a few months I could master all the basics. At which point, she would teach me some techniques presently unknown to mortal beings.
She said that she will teach you everything. She really said that?
Master, Miss Hua-Qing was just here, asking about the pillows for Concert Young.
I have yet to fully recover and can't sit for too long. Qinyang,
Easy, Master.
I want you to craft a pair of pillows for Consort Young based on this pattern.
Yes, leave it to me, Master.
No, wait. I haven't taught you how to embroider a butterfly like this.
Master, it's true you haven't taught me, but I'll try my best to finish it.
These are pillows for Consort Young. They must be perfect. If I assign it to you, it'll cause me trouble. Forget it. Take this job. Give it to Dozi. Just let him do it.
Yes. Dozi, this is the design for Concert Young's pillows. The outline is finished. Take a look.
That Dozi is so strange. Nothing can faze him when it comes to needlework. If he doesn't have any connections with Master An, then where did he learn all of this? An is dead, and so is her daughter. Then who could it have been? That's right. I was never able to find An's handbook on the Golden Needle. Perhaps she gave them both away to someone else. If that's the case, then it's likely that Dozi's techniques really did come from Master.
Qinyang, could you give me a hand with this pair of pillows for Concert Young?
Really?
Of course. We shouldn't tell Master Jewel for now. You should keep it a secret. If Master can't recognize it, then that means you've really made progress.
You think I can do it?
Of course you can. I've taught you everything you know in order to do it. Putting knowledge into practice is the best way to learn.
If Master treated me half as well as she does you, then it's fine that I respected her for so long. Dozi, actually, I really think that you are more my teacher than she is.
Careful, Master might hear us. I like teaching you, but the last thing that I want is for you to offend your master because of this. To be completely honest with you, Master Duo is a very cruel woman with no kindness in her heart. You must be very careful whenever you work for her, in case she tries to use you as a sacrifice for her own gain. Huh?
Are you serious? It's you that's in danger. Don't worry about me. I have no special talent. Why would she care about me? You're the one she's afraid of. Did you have a nightmare?
I was dreaming about Anne. I dreamed that she came for me. But she's dead. She's haunting my dreams. She said she'd take my life in revenge.
Why would she demand your life out of revenge? Did you...
I did the right thing. Everything I did was for the sake of justice. It was she who mistook the situation and got herself hanged. It had nothing to do with me. That's right. She was trying to scare me. Yes, she was just trying to scare me. After all, she's dead. What can she do to me?
In any case, we should pay our respect. Since Anne has visited you in your dreams, why not light some incense to comfort her spirit?
Jinyang, what day is it?
Today is the 8th.
The 8th? That's the day she died. Could it be that she can't rest in peace and has come back for me? Jinyang! I think you're right. After all, she was my master. Quick, go get some candles and some paper money. I'll offer them to her.
Master, the cards are everywhere. Where could we go worship her?
The Yixin Palace.
The Yixin Palace? Isn't that the haunted one?
Dozi said that the technique he learned was from a fairy in his dreams, who told him that the spirit was wandering in the Yixin Palace. It seems now that the fairy in Dozi's dream must be Anne's ghost. Few people visit there. Let's go there and worship Anne to show respect.
A dream reflects one's deep thoughts. Master must have something to do with Master Anne's death. And today is the day she died. No wonder Master has been so anxious.
Mother, I've entered the wardrobe service so that I can avenge your death and clear your name. After I successfully do that, I'll find the man who saved my life that day and get back the golden needle and handbook that I left behind. Then I'll pass on your techniques to even more people.
hurry.
We gotta go.
We haven't burned all the paper money.
There's no time.
Master, be careful.
All right. What was that? Let's go. Hurry up.
Master, is there anyone else who would come here to worship?
If there is, then there's no way that it's a coincidence. This... This... Tartar cakes? Tartar cakes were always An's favorite food. Could the person who offered these be connected with her? It seems that they left in a hurry. They couldn't have gone far. Qingyang, quickly, go catch them. Run!
Yes, Master.
Jinian, don't scream. It's me.
Doza, why are you here? Today is the anniversary of Master An's death. Does this mean that you have some connection with her?
Jinian, please. Just hear me out first.
Qingyang,
I...
did you find something?
We'd better leave. I'll lead her the other way out.
Okay.
Qingyang, did you find anything in there?
I've searched every corner both inside and outside the building to be extra sure, but I still haven't found anything. Master, it's not uncommon for people to worship their deceased loved ones. It might just be a random coincidence.
But today's the day that she died. And those tartar cakes were her favorite food. I don't believe such a coincidence could ever be possible. It's Doza. It must be Doza.
Master, Doza's too young to be the one. Anne died over a decade ago. How could he have learned embroidery techniques from her?
Perhaps Anne left behind a notebook that contained her secrets, and Doza somehow got it. That's why he has so much knowledge and skill at his age. Yes, and the symbol of the best weaver, the golden needle, may also lie in his hands. Yes, it's Doza.
You're a clever one. I think you must have guessed that my mother is the aunt mentioned by Zhuo Jinliang. I told you, someone bad caused my mother's death. and even tried to steal her property. It was Georgine Young. Georgine Young, who coveted my mother's techniques and the golden needle, just because the golden needle's the symbol of the best weaver. It's been searching for me, trying to find me all these years.
Do you know the danger that you're in?
I've entrusted my mom's golden needle and her secret handbook to a man who saved my life. Though I don't know his name or where he lives, I'm sure our paths will cross again someday and get back what my mother left me. I promise, Georgine Young won't get the golden needle or the book from me, so she won't discover my identity.
Even if she doesn't know your true identity, she's still suspicious of you. That's even more dangerous. I'll take you out of here, to a safe place.
No. I'm staying right here, and I'll avenge my mother. I need to clear her name. If I can't get revenge, I'm not going anywhere.
Master, haven't we already searched Stoltz's room once before?
Last time we were looking for a dress. This time it's a golden needle. They're two different things. We have to look again. Check every little nook and cranny. Don't overlook anything. Do you understand?
Yes. Master, if we do find the golden needle hidden in Stoltz's room, what are you going to do?
That would surely mean that Stoltz is the inheritor of Anne's weaving skills. He has concealed his identity, either to make trouble for me or to compete for the title of the best weaver. In either case, he must die.
Master, I've already searched everywhere and haven't found anything.
You think I'll leave him alone just because you can't find it? He'll remain the prime suspect until I get my hands on that needle. If he really was a student of Anne's, then he will be my sworn enemy. I should be the only student of Anne. Just me forever! If I let him off the hook out of kindness, it could end up costing me everything. Do you understand that?
Yes, I understand.
Keep searching! Why are you stopping? Those, what were you doing last night? Where are Consort Young's pillows? Have you finally finished them?
Master Jewel, I stayed up late last night to complete the job.
Where are they? Show them to me.
I left them at Qin Young's room.
I entrusted you with a job. Where does she have them?
The pillows are for Consort Young. After I finished the job, I left them with Qin Young. I didn't dare send them directly until you reviewed them, so you could approve them first.
Master, they're finished.
Here, take them to Consort Young.
Yes, I'll take them now. I did it. The pillows I made have gone past Master's inspection. Stoltz, you're a great teacher. Thank you so much.
I should be the one thanking you. Last night, your help saved me.
Stoltz, come out here with me. I have a question. Stoltz, please tell me the truth. Are you the successor of Master An?
That's right. I learned all of these techniques from Master An, from whom I also learned what I've taught to you.
That means Master An left behind a notebook with all his secrets and the golden needle. Do you have that as well? Don't worry. I'm not asking about your secrets. It's just that Master has been suspicious of you. She just searched your room. She won't miss any nook or cranny because of how badly she wants the handbook and golden needle.
Don't worry, Qingyang. I don't have the golden needle. As for the notebook, I lost it long ago. I've kept all of Master An's techniques in my head. She won't be able to find anything.
She's always been suspicious. She still suspects you. Even without the golden needle. She thinks that you must have hidden it. Douzi, staying in the wardrobe service is very dangerous. You must find a way to get out of here soon.
Thank you for your concern, but I can't leave. I refuse to go anywhere else.
How can you be so stubborn?
Miss Xinjiang,
Huh?
please don't be alarmed. I'm not here to harm you. Could I have a word with you?
I know that you're a faithful friend of Physician Do's, but maybe you don't know that I'm his good friend too. I just found out today that Physician Do is the successor of Master An. What he's taught me are techniques that Master An created, since he taught me without holding back, openly sharing all of the embroidery techniques that Master An created. I am in his debt, and I will never betray him. You can rest assured, Left Guard. I won't share any secrets that Physician Do is keeping.
You're very trustworthy. On behalf of Physician Do, I thank you.
However, even if I say nothing, Master has already become suspicious of Physician Do. He's in a tight spot right now. You'd better advise him to leave the wardrobe service immediately.
I tried, but he refuses to listen. So that's why I've come to you now. I have a plan that can help him get out of danger. But I'm not sure if you'd be willing to help us.
I will help.
We can't let Physician Do know about it. Can you do it?
As long as I can help him escape this time, I can keep it from him.
Even if it means him hating you? You'll still help?
No matter what, I'll help. Tell me what you have planned.
I won't tell you, unless you promise.
Fine. As long as I can help Physician Do, I promise.
Eunuch's son. I'm very sorry to bother you, but I've come to ask for a favor.
I'm no good at socializing. At least not with the living. Save your words for someone else.
I want to help Liu Li. Don't you want to hear my plan? Don't worry. The store owner knows nothing, so even if Zhou Jinyang investigates the case someday, there will be nothing left for her.
I prefer the pretty ones. Give me two of them.
Hey, I figured it'd be some time before you left the palace to run errands. You came sooner than I expected.
I forgot something the last time I came here, so I've come once again.
Perfect timing. A Buddhist nun just arrived. She was asking about you.
A About me?
She said that she heard that people from the wardrobe service often come to our store to purchase things, so she wanted to know more about you. She said someone was ill and needed a large amount of money, so she had to sell off the property, passed down to her through generations of her ancestors. The object was priceless. Anyone without expertly trained eyes wouldn't see its true value, and only servants of the wardrobe service would know what the true worth of the object was.
Was it a golden needle that she was talking about?
That's right. A golden needle, that's what she said. She even wrote down the address for her temple. But I was in such a hurry to come tell you about it, so I haven't gone there to verify it yet.
Good, good. Wonderful. Wonderful.
Yeah.
How come you're here? Tina Young asked me to come here. She had something important for me.
It was me who asked Xinjiang to call you here. And I do have something important to give you.
What is it? Why do you have these things? Does that mean you...
Yes. I was the one who took you out of Wu's mansion.
You're the one who saved me? 11 years ago? Thank you. Thank you for keeping them all this time for me. You couldn't possibly know how important these are to me. They belonged to my mother, and they're my most valuable possessions. They're all I have left of my mother. I knew I would get them back. But I never expected that day would arrive here so quickly. No, wait. Where's the golden needle? The box had the golden needle. It's a symbol of the best weaver. Did you see it?
It's not there. Don't bother looking.
Then where is it? Where did it go? It was in here. I'm sure that I put it in there myself.
Lily, please calm down and just listen to me.
Leo Lee, how do you know my real name? Senior Sun said you investigated my mother's case. That means you already know my identity and secrets.
That's right. I've always known. I guessed that your mother must have died unjustly. You came to the palace to work in the wardrobe service because you're seeking revenge for Zhou Qingyang. When I found out who you were, I wanted to return the book and the golden needle. Unfortunately, Zhou Qingyang was searching for them in your room that day. So I changed my mind. If she ever finds out about the connection between you and Master An, these things, it would put you in danger.
So then, the golden needle was there. In that case, you didn't lose it, did you?
I did have it at one time. But now, it may already be in the hands of Zhuo Qingyang.
What are you saying?
For your safety, I think it's best to forget the needle.
I'm sorry. You're too late. I no longer wish to sell the needle.
What? Are you playing tricks on me?
How dare I trick an official from the Imperial Palace? I was entrusted the golden needle by the owner. In exchange for some money for medical treatment, I went to several pawn shops and they all said that it wasn't worth as much as I needed, far less than what one would need for such treatment. So the owner had me go and ask the maids in the wardrobe service. She said only they would know the source of the golden needle and would be able to offer a large enough sum to pay for her treatment. But unfortunately, she already died.
Listen careful. That golden needle was a reward to my teacher, Master An from His Majesty. It symbolizes the best weaver in the world. You'd better hand that needle over to me, otherwise, if you don't, I'll be the ruin of you and your temple. I promise you that!
Lily.
Just get off me! Don't talk to me! It was my choice to come back, and I'm not afraid to die. How can I give up my mother's golden needle to the person that killed her just so I can keep myself safe? I would rather die before I did that.
Lily, please calm down and think about it. The gold needle is just a worldly possession. You're working all by yourself in the wardrobe service. If Zhou Jinyang really wants to kill you, then even His Highness and concubine Wu won't be able to help you. If you die, how can you take your revenge? And how will you clear your mother's name?
Don't tell me what I can and can't do. My mother gave up her last hope of living in order to save me. And now, how can I give away her dignity just to protect my own life? I'd rather be killed now than lead such a life. I'm not afraid of death. I can't let Zhou Jingyang have that needle. I can't.
Lily, calm
Let
down.
me go!
Lily. I'm sorry, Lily. But I do have a plan. I don't want to see you suffer anymore. You can hate me. Blame me. But I need you to live on. As long as we both live, then there will still be hope.
Yes. That's it. I've been searching just for this for over a decade. The golden needle is the symbol of the best weaver, and it's finally mine! It's mine. It was bound to be mine. I just knew it would be mine in the end.
That Buddhist nun is a reliable woman. Years ago, I saved her. She will spare no effort to help us. I'll send her somewhere where she won't get in trouble for helping us after this is all over.
Master, what relationship do you have with Liu Li? Why would you make this tablet in remembrance of Liu Li?
One morning 11 years ago, when I opened the temple doors, I saw a girl lying on the ground. She was covered with blood, had a raging fever, and was unconscious. I took her in, and I nursed her as well as I could. She said her name was Liu Li, and that she had narrowly escaped death. And when I asked more, she wouldn't tell me anything. Most of the time, throughout those years, she just lay in bed and stayed alive by taking medicine. As you see, this is only a little old temple. When I no longer had any money for Liu Li's medicine, she decided to give me the golden needle. She said I could sell it, but before I could do that, she had already gone to Elysium.
Master, I have one more question. Do you remember if she left behind a notebook?